Hello everyone and welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. My name is Stratton and for today's workout we're going to be hitting our legs and abs. So this is going to be a 3-circuit workout today. Each circuit's going to be done for 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds in between, and we're going to repeat each circuit 3 times. For the workout today you're going to require that variety of dumbbells. As always, here's the ones I'm using, but keep in mind these are just for reference and to lift within your own abilities. I'm also going to use a bench, however if you don't have any of these I will show you modifications for that as well. I'm going to start you with a warm up and we're going to end with a cool down today. Alright. Legs, abs, are you ready to do this one on Move Daily? Me too, let's go. Alrighty, let's warm things up here. I'm just going to do some leg swings. And let's go to the other leg. All right, let's do some hip rotations. Good. And let's do 10 air squats. So feet shoulder length apart, air squat. That's 5 for me, halfway. Alrighty. There are your first 3 exercises. Grab those dumbbells. Let's get started. All right, our first exercise is going to be step ups. So I'm gonna hold 20-pound dumbbells and I'm gonna stand close to my bench and we're gonna alternate legs. Remember, we're not dropping our weight down on the ground, we're slowly controlling ourselves. Here we go. We're gonna go into an elevated heel goblet squat coming up next. So get ready for that. Good, all right. Grab something to elevate your heels on. It could be a weight plate. It could be hex dumbbells or another shallow surface. I'm gonna hold a 35-pound dumbbell. Feet shoulder width apart. Goblet position. Drive down through your heels. Slow on the way down. Brief pause at the bottom. And we're gonna head to the ground, lie on our backs for a sit-up knee drive, or the runner's sit-up, it could be called. Good, all right. Let's head down to the ground on our backs For that runner sit up.
So we're just gonna start off flat.
Sit up. Bring our knee in towards our body. Clap
Our hands and alternate legs. Get ready.
and work. Good work. All right, round 2. Back to the top.
Back to our step ups.
Sticking with the same weight. Good. All right, back to the goblet squat with our elevated heels. I'm sticking with the same weight. Get ready and work. Good, all right. Head back down to the ground for our sit-up knee drive. Work. Good, all right, round 3. Back to the step up, to the top, holding the same weight. Get ready. Good. Back to the goblet squat. Here we go. Okay, head down to the ground for your sit-up knee drive. Here we go. All right, good work. Let's put those dumbbells away. Grab a Schlux. Those are your next 3 exercises. Join me back. Alrighty, next up, we've got reverse lunges, alternating leg. To start off here, I'm gonna hold 20 pounds. All that weight's gonna be on our front foot. The back foot's just there for stabilization. And we're driving through our heel. We're gonna go into a sumo squat. Coming up. Good, okay. Let's go into that sumo squat. I'll hold my 35-pound dumbbell. Feet wide. I like to point my toes out. Dumbbell in between your legs. Drop it as low as you can go. Try not to lean forward too much. Keep that back flat. Squeeze those glutes at the top. We're gonna head down to the ground after for a plank shoulder tap. If you can't do a plank from your toes, you can modify from the knees. Good, all right. Plank shoulder tap. We're gonna do a high plank and tapping the shoulders. Try not to rock the body. Get ready. Good, okay. Round 2, back to the top with that reverse lunge. I'm gonna hold my 20s. Get ready. And work. All right, back to the sumo squat. Hold my 35. Get ready. Work. All right, head back down to the ground for the plank, shoulder tap. Get ready. Work. All right, back to the top for round 3 with the reverse lunge. Got my 20s. Work. Good, okay. Sumo squat. Got my 35. Get ready. And work. Good, head down to the ground, plank shoulder tap. Get ready. Work. Okay, good work. Let's put those dumbbells away. Grab another little schlocks. And there's your next 3 exercises. Join me on back. All right, we're starting off with RDLs. I will hold my 35s. I'm gonna go feet a bit closer than shoulder width apart. Drag the dumbbells right down by my ankles in front of them. Push out my butt as far as I can go. And really feel that good stretch in your hamstrings. So make sure that back is flat the whole way. I'm gonna grab some hex dumbbells to do a calf raise coming up next. You can use hex dumbbells if you got them, or any elevated surface. If you don't have an elevated surface, you can just brace yourself up against the wall and do them that way. Good, okay. Into the calf raise. Quickly put my dumbbells on the ground here. Start off in that stretch position. Squeeze at the very top. If you are using yourself to bracing yourself up against a weight rack like I am, just be sure you're not pushing yourself up and you're just using it for stabilization. We're gonna head down to the ground for some dead bugs coming up. Good, okay. Let's head down to the ground on our back for a dead bug. So we're gonna have both arms and legs up, knees bent in a 90-degree position. And we're gonna drop down opposite hand and leg. So here we are, opposite hand and leg drop down, slow control, squeezing that core. Try and push your lower back into the ground. Try and keep it there. Good, okay. Let's set up for round 2. Going back into the Romanian deadlift, the RDL. I'm gonna hold my same weight. Get ready and work. Good, all right. Back to the calf raise. And work. Good, all right. Down to the ground for the dead bug. Remember, keep that core tight and engaged the whole time. Keep that lower back planted into the ground.
What we could have done, what we become. It's like a story from the past. Impossible when you know the end. You and I, we never meant to be forever together. You and I, I'm sorry, but we're only dreaming.
All right, last round, ladies and gentlemen. Round 3. Back to the top with our RDLs. Get ready. Good, okay, into the calf raise. Squeeze, stretch, work. Good. All right, last exercise, ladies and gentlemen. Head down to the ground for the dead bug. Let's bring it on home. In 3, 2, 1 and done. And you have moved daily in your legs and abs workout.
All right.
Good work, everyone. Let's put those dumbbells away. Grab a drink of water. Join me for a quick stretch if you can. All right, good job, everyone. Let's just stretch out that quad. Oh, whoa. Well, the other day in Canada, in British Columbia, where I live, they just announced that there's going to be, after this time change in the spring, we'll switch sides, there will be no more time changes, which is amazing. I love that. This is great. It means it won't get so dark in the winter. Like it's like 3:30 sometimes and it's dark, depending if it's gloomy or not. Absolutely ridiculous. So I'm glad there's no more of that. What about you? How does that work then? Do other places not have time changes too? I should probably Google this stuff before I just speak out loud, I think. Because maybe I just sound like an idiot, who knows? But what I do know is that we don't have one anymore. So that's good. That's good news. Although I won't gain an extra hour of sleep once a year. So gotta take some losses with the wins. Oh, stretch out this. Yeah, we're about 1 month into my project hair growth journey. So far, we're just still in the shedding phase, so there's no growth yet. And I'm like, well, what did I spend all this money on hair stuff for? But you gotta trust the process. And that's a lot like with working out in your fitness journey. You're not gonna see it after the first month, or maybe even the first 3, but after those 3 months, you'll start noticing some changes, and that's what you got to be motivated for. Same goes with, fitness, and I guess this hair growth journey, so it's a learning process. All right, well, that is it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all in the next workout.